On this episode of Beauty Tips, I'm gonna show you how I get this luxurious, glorious hairdo. This is my signature hairdo. I call it the Jason Lam. I think it looks pretty good. I've had this hairstyle for the last 10, 12 years of my life. I was once named the most awesome, coolest hairdo in New York by Fader magazine. That was 10 years ago, but it still holds up. Look how cool my hair looks. All right, in all seriousness, I'm gonna show you how I cut my hair. Remember the Flowbee commercials in the 80s and the early 90s? This isn't the Flowbee, it's called the Robocut, but it's basically the same thing. It hooks into any standard vacuum cleaner hose here. You turn on the vacuum cleaner and it sucks up your hair and cuts it with the blade. I don't know if you can hear me talking, but it's just cutting and cutting all around my hair. It feels nice and refreshing. I love getting my hair sucked. Now I'll tell you the science behind all these beautiful layers with using the Robocut or Flowbee. Imagine if every strand of hair on your head was one length. Now imagine if they are all just sticking out straight up, right? And imagine if you let it fall down. What you'll have is millions of layers in your hair. You'll have millions of layers, just all fluffing out. Farrah Fawcett style, or Glenn Danzig. Now, the reason why a vacuum haircut system works is because it's sucking up my hair, and if I go all around my scalp, like this, and it's sucking up all my hair, it's just cutting every single hair the same length all around my head, all around my scalp. So when it falls down, that's why I get so many layers in my hair. That's the secret to million layer Jason Lam haircut. Now you're probably wondering, how much is this thing and where can you get it? Go online at robocut.haircut.com. Yep, the Robocut has bought the domain haircut.com. It sells for about $60 plus shipping. You get this, you get all this, and you get different attachments that extend. This makes it even go, longer if you want it longer or shorter. My first Robocut 10 years ago came with a box of Girl Scout cookies. I don't know why, but they stuffed them in there. They stuffed it in the box. When I first got my first Robocut, I got a message over the intercom at work. They said, "Jason Lam, please report to the front desk to pick up your Flowbee." And they said it like 5 times. And when I showed up to the front desk to pick up my Flowbee, everyone was there at the front of the desk laughing at me. And on the front of my package was a picture of a dog that looked like Lassie, and he was getting his hair cut with this. Now you might be wondering, what about the Flowbee? Now at the time when I first bought my Robocut, the Flowbee was discontinued. Now Flowbee is back apparently. When you look online, you can see it. Now if you go on the Robocut website, they talk about how this is a much improved version of the Flowbee. But I've noticed that like this is my second Flowbee, and this is I have painter's tape here, which I should probably get duct tape because it's still comes out. But anyway, the reason why this is my second one is because the first one had the pieces broke off, and I had that taped up too. It is scary when you see your hair go inside of here, and then you see the blade go. Even though this has fallen apart, it's still worth the money, because imagine, how much do you think this haircut costs to get cut? This haircut probably would cost over at least $80 or more in New York. So for the cost of this device, I have cut my hair many times. It's taking me like 5 or 10 minutes to cut my hair, and I could do it anytime I want. I could wake up in the morning, I can cut my hair, I can get a little trim. I'm saving big bucks. I probably oversaved thousands and thousands of dollars if I had to get this haircut at a New York salon. Plus, it came with free Girl Scout cookies.